Hi, and welcome to Life Preparations with Dorcas. Still on the Christmas series, we're going to be talking about gifts that you can give to your friends and family back in Nigeria if you live abroad, and vice versa. Now, these days, there has been a lot of relocation and people are crisscrossing all around the world. And in this season, a lot of people are going to be traveling back and forth, different countries, different states and all. So this video is to give you an idea of what you should buy for your people back home and what your people can give to you as gifts too. It's a two-way traffic, right? It doesn't have to be one way. First, I would say mobile phones. So if you're coming from abroad to Nigeria or to your home country, a lot of people that I know love mobile phones. So I have a colleague that has been trying to get the latest iPhone and she has not been able to get it. Imagine that somebody is coming for Christmas and the person gets her that phone. Do you know how happy she'll be? Yeah, so I know that a lot of people appreciate mobile phones, especially that mobile phones have really increased in prices. And of course, you know that a lot of things are being done online these days and not everybody is able to afford a laptop. So a lot of people appreciate phones, again, because they can use it to do their business. Some offices now literally do a lot of work on the phone at home. So a mobile phone is a fantastic gift. Next is over-the-counter medication, or some people call it OTC medication. So there are a lot of supplements, a lot of vitamins that I know are super expensive in Nigeria, and I promise you, if you buy one for that your grandma or your mother-in-law or your friend, they will appreciate it, because a lot of them are expensive, again, because they're imported into Nigeria. So it will be a good gift for those people, especially the aging parents. If you have aging parents or aging in-laws, they will love you, I promise you. So let me tell you guys a story. A few weeks back, I wasn't feeling well, but I have a friend who had traveled to the US, and I know there's a particular medication, I'm not going to mention the name, that really works well. It's a pain reliever. And I know that my sister-in-law had mentioned that that pain reliever is very, very effective. So when I mentioned to her, she just said, if it's the normal headaches and you've gone to the hospital, you've done your checks, you're sure it's normal headache and you just need to rest, I will give you this. I kid you not, that pain reliever was very, very effective. And do you know what she told me? She said her younger brother will literally leave his house to come and fetch a lot of it from her place. So she has made a point of duty, anytime she travels or any family member is traveling, she would always remind the person to get that pain relief. So that is a fantastic gift. So I need you guys at this point to call your friends and family, share this link, let them know that there's an easier way to find gifts that you want to give to people if you are traveling from Nigeria, and vice versa, you know, the other way around. Okay, so have you shared the link? All right, I need you guys to keep watching, because I have one nice point at the end of the video for you. The next, shoes. Let me tell you the truth, I know what it means to buy a shoe today and then you're hoping it can serve you like a year or a few months, and then the next day the shoe is out. So I know that a lot of people appreciate shoes, so buy them good shoes, whether they're heels or sneakers. I know people appreciate shoes, so get them shoes. When they wear it and they're bouncing inside, they're like, so person got it for me. Again, most of the time the quality of shoes abroad are usually more fantastic than the ones that we find in Nigeria. Interestingly, particularly in Nigeria, people are beginning to make shoes in the country. So I know that with time we may not really have to think about buying all our shoes outside of the country, but for now people will appreciate shoes. What about cars? If you can afford it, get somebody a car. Nigeria, the cars in Nigeria are super expensive now, custom duty and all, so not everybody is able to afford a car. But if you have the means and you can get somebody a car, oh my God, they will pay for you. They are going to love you. Okay, so get them a car. Now remember, what you're going to be doing for that person is the person can use it for a person for personal use, which is for his family. Person can decide to use it for business, depending on the kind of car that you get for the person. So get the person a car if you can. Why not? If God has blessed you to that point, please do that. The next is clothes. Now, clothes for adults, for babies, for younger children. Clothes, people you would usually appreciate good clothes. Now, I know that Nigeria, we are beginning to make beautiful clothes, super fantastic clothes, especially when it comes to Ankara and all of that. But I know that there are, some particular stores that in the outside of Nigeria that have really, really good clothes. Like the feel of it in your hand is even so nice. So get them good clothes. They will appreciate it. What about things like edibles? That's the next point. Edibles, things like cookies, things like chocolates. People will really appreciate it, especially people that have lived abroad before and okay, they have relocated to Nigeria. If at that point maybe they've run out of what they have bought, they will really love you if you are able to get them things like chocolates. In fact, any edibles at all, and children, let me tell you, children never forget who gave them a chocolate at Christmas or at a birthday or whatever. People always appreciate chocolates. The next, perfumes. Who doesn't want to smell good? It's always so nice to smell good. You don't want to carry your body around like that. Why? Jesus died for you, so you should smell good. Okay, so people appreciate perfumes. I know people appreciate perfumes all of the time. For Valentine, for Christmas, for whatever season, I know most people appreciate good perfumes. And it doesn't have to be something really, really expensive. It can be duty free. But I know people appreciate good perfumes. And next is handbags. Women and handbags. And I know men too now are beginning to love handbags because there are bags for men. See, any quality bag that will serve the person, it will be highly appreciated. So as much as you can, do your best to get them any of this. But well, there's something I have not said, and I told you I was going to keep it to the last. Yep. And that is what? Cash. Money. Truth is, people always appreciate cash. Even if you buy them these things and still give them money, they will take it with all joy and pray for you and ask God to bless you. So cash is always king. You can give them cash. I'm saying you can give cash because sometimes if you do not know what they need, if you give them money, they are not able to buy what they need. Do you understand? That makes it really easy for you. So you don't have to crack your brain and say, oh, the other time I got this, the last time I got this time what do I even buy? Don't stress. Send them money. If maybe they were struggling to buy a land and you send that money, they will just use it as a top up and then get a piece of land or get that thing they've been trying to do or set up a business, depending on how much you send. And sometimes, no matter how small, it can really be useful because again, there's nothing in starting small because the big is usually in the small. All right, so now these are for people who are abroad and they're sending things to Nigeria. So what about if you're in Nigeria and you want to send something to somebody outside of Nigeria? Now I know a lot of people appreciate Ankara materials. People appreciate it like you don't really want to know. Generally, they appreciate Ankara, they appreciate Cheddar. Materials, generally, we have really good materials in Kano, in Lagos, in different parts of Nigeria, and in different African countries. So if you're not from Nigeria, you're from any African countries, we have good fabrics. Yes, we have fantastic fabrics that people abroad will appreciate. Next, it's still under fabric, but this is about things that have been made with fabric, so that gives them that African touch. So examples, we have bags that have been made with fabric, shoes, even notebooks, hair ruffle, several things, even handbands, earrings, all of these things, all those accessories are fantastic, especially if they have that African touch. Some of them come with maps of Nigeria or map of Africa, depending. But I know generally Ankara bags, Ankara shoes, Ankara notebooks are fantastic gifts to give to people who are abroad. And accessories also that are made from Ankara and finished with Ankara also are usually very good gifts. Some could be pen. You know, these days Nigerians have become really creative. So check all those and send to your friends and family abroad, and they will love it. Next is food items. Yes. So I know that a lot of Nigerians have relocated outside of the country, and most of the time I know that it's not everybody that is able to adjust fast to the kind of food outside of the country. So maybe their supply may finish. Guess what? If you send them those things, example, you dry bitter leaf, you dry ugu, and most of these sorrel leaves, zobo is hibiscus, and so many other fantastic leaves that we have, all those ones we use for soups. You get them things like achi, they will love you. What about dry fish? What about, do you know what they call oporopo? They will love you. Crayfish, all those things. Iru, dadawa. They will just be praying for you that God, please bless this person every day. As they're eating their food, they say, Father, I thank you for this person. Bless this. So guess what? That you can actually send them these things and they will appreciate it. Do you know that even things like beans? Now, in other countries, they have beans, but like there are different species. So there's a particular species of beans you send from somebody, maybe who is from Kaduna. They use these beans. They call it traditional beans. There's a way it's prepared. You know what you do for the person when the person sees that beans? Oh my God. You're going to well up some joy in the person's heart. So if you can get things like that, send it to them. And you know what? They will appreciate it. And the last of all in both categories will be that you should send them your good wishes and send them your prayers. I will always say that prayer is a fantastic gift to give, whether the person knows you're praying or not. Pray for them. In whatever country you are, you need the prayer. Whether the systems are working there or not, whether the systems are good or not, everybody needs that prayer cover. So you pray for them, and as much as you can, if you can ask them for what they truly need, because I know like women, they will say, okay, we have this head tie we use for occasions. I know some women appreciate it. So if you're in Nigeria and the person say, oh, I have this special occasion, my son is getting married, you can actually sew those iro and buba, you know, and they would love you. So what other gifts have I not mentioned that you think that people abroad are going to appreciate? I need you guys to put it in the comment section, just to help somebody who is thinking of what to send to a friend or a family member who has relocated, just to warm their hearts for this Christmas. See, Christmas is about giving. No matter how small, no matter how big, you can give. You can give. Guess what? Do you know what I want to say? You can give to somebody abroad, and they will pray for you because they may not readily find it available there. Remember that a lot of dry things you can send to your friends and family. What about all those egusi? You know, they will love you because it's not easily found there. Or whatnot. See, there's just a lot. So this video is just to give you in brief what you can give to people. So I need you to sit down and think and give somebody a gift this Christmas. Have a wonderful Christmas. Don't forget to share this video, like this video so that other people are able to see it, and drop your comments in the comment section. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic Christmas.